Okay, so today is Saturday, January 20th, and this is the Team Extreme Zoom. Good morning, everyone. We have been talking a lot. There was the PV, increase in your PV challenge going on a month ago or so, and I know that that was a big focus on other products from Beachbody, like the Performance line and Daily Sunshine. But really, when we take it back to the heart of what we're doing, we talk about Shakeology. And I felt like it was really helpful when I first started as a coach to understand a lot more about it. And so someone had introduced a video from Shay Stanford. She has a website. Her name is SEAY Stanford. And her website is shaystanford.com. She's also on Facebook. And she has a YouTube channel. And so I just wanted to share today one of her videos. I was going to do like a recap on it, but she just did it. She did it so well that I think you guys would get more out of it if you can just watch her video. And be ready to take notes because she really offers a lot about what we as coaches should be doing with our customers regarding Shakeology and really creating that long-term Shakeology user. So I'm going to share my screen. So annoyed, I just closed it. You have to bear with me for a second. I have to find it again. I just closed the video. So on her YouTube page, it's called How to Overcome Price and Other Shake Objections. Other Shake Objections with Shakeology.
Start with price objection. So first and foremost, anytime somebody comes up with a price objection, know that it is a direct reflection that they don't see any value in the product. And that's actually a really positive thing because if they see value in anything, they will pay more for it. So think of the analogy like, why people pay more for a Lexus over a Toyota. It's basically the exact same engine, but there's a perceived prestige value with a Lexus. Same thing with Affinity and Nissan. You can get a handbag or you can get a designer handbag, but people, there's coffee. You can get cheap coffee or you can get Starbucks, all because of the prestigious kind of value that goes along with something. Now, I tend to personally feel that Shakeology has that prestigious value. It's the top of the line. It's the Ferrari, so to speak, of all the stuff that's out there. But first and foremost, if they say price, that's a really good opportunity for you to really figure out where they're missing the value. So with that being said, I think the biggest misconceptions people have, first of all, is they think it's a protein shake. It's not a protein shake, which is literally just protein. And so when somebody calls it a protein shake, oh, so how much is that protein shake thing? Or I need a protein shake. What kind of protein shake do you have? I'll ask them, I'll say, well, share with me, are you specifically looking for protein? Well, yeah. And I'll say, okay, well, are you certain that you're protein deficient? And sometimes I have to try and say that, not sound like a smart ass, but it's legitimate. It's a legitimate question because asking people if they're protein deficient, they it's like the media and marketing has made all shakes just protein shakes. And so people think I need to eat protein. And in reality, as Americans, we get a lot of protein. We have it usually with breakfast, lunch, dinner. I mean, we have so much protein that typically we're not protein deficient. We are nutrient deficient because our food is lacking a lot of nutrients. So when I ask somebody, are you certain if you're protein deficient and is that why you're looking for a protein supplement? They'll say, well, what do you mean? Because I feel like it's a really good opportunity to help them understand it's not, a protein shake isn't the answer. A nutrient shake is the answer, where you get a lot of nutrients. So that's kind of one little twist that I'll add just to help them thinking differently. The next thing is a perspective. And I'll say, share with me how much you spend on average for a healthy meal. And I'm going to tell you, I've been doing this for 5.5 years, and the answer is almost always between $3 and $7, if not more. But let's just stick with $3 to $7. That's typically, and if they can't answer you, then you can suggest what, between $3 and $7. You go to Chick-fil-A and buy a chicken salad, and it's almost $8 to $9. It's pretty expensive to eat out and buy a healthy meal. So on average, $3 to $7. Okay, so Shakeology is a little over $4 a day. Let's just say $4.50 a day. Wouldn't you agree that that is on the low end of what average is? And with that, you're getting all of the vitamins that you need. You're getting probiotics for your gut, and you're getting all these superfoods that are going to be so good to help your body work and heal better, so that you have more energy, your cravings go down, and your body repairs better from all these workouts you're going to do. You're going to get all of that for literally on the lower end, and you're replacing a meal that you would be already spending, you just said, $3 to $7 for. So wouldn't you agree that you get way more value with Shakeology than you would in any kind of meal you would create? So that is one way I create value around the price, is putting it in perspective on everything they're getting for that value.
Can you guys make sure your microphones are muted? I can hear there's a bunch of background noise. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Thank you.
Other way, and I'm sure you guys may have heard this, is most people don't buy their shakes 1 month at a time, or any of their food. They don't go to the grocery store and buy an entire month's worth of food. They typically buy it a few days at a time. And so I'll share, Shakeology comes in a bag of 24 to 30 servings. So that's one less meal that you're having to get at the grocery store. So for me, especially when I was starting out, we were going through 5 bags a month with me and my family. And obviously that added up. But when I actually looked at the numbers and was thinking, okay, it's about $4 a meal. If I subtract that one meal from my grocery budget for all my kids, and now my kids aren't getting sick and all of that, I was actually ahead, because that's one less meal for a family of 5 I had to buy the entire month. And it was the least expensive meal, and it was the one that I knew my family was getting all the nutrients that they needed. So literally, actually, this is a true story. When I started coaching, we were still on food stamps, and food stamps didn't cover anything organic, anything healthy. It covers all processed food. And I tell this story, and I would say, I figured if I only have so much money to spend, and my food stamps aren't going to cover anything of quality, then I'm going to actually put my chips and my money into Shakeology, because at least that's the one meal I know I can give my family that's going to give them everything that they need that I can't possibly create, whether I'm on a fixed budget or, money is no issue. I can't recreate that. So to me, it's the most value that I can provide my family for the price. And that's literally exactly how I'll share it, because that's my own personal story. But putting it in perspective that you're buying a whole month's worth, so that's one less meal they have to plan for their entire month. I know one of my coaches, Becky Hilty, she's at Success Club 20, every single month. And she even shares how much money she has saved in missing time from work because her kids aren't sick anymore and she's not sick, and how much healthier her family is. And having a story on what it has done for you and how it's affected your life and how you have found a way to afford it is going to speak volumes to somebody, and really sharing like how it can fit into their lifestyle. That makes sense because everybody would agree it's fair to spend $4.50 on a healthy meal and they're getting so much more. So that's kind of in a nutshell how I approach price and get them from thinking about just a protein shake compared to an entire meal that's providing their body so much of what it needs that it's lacking on a daily basis. And it's just sometimes nudging them in that direction and helping them kind of answer their own questions to understanding how much value this product provides. Okay, the second thing is how do we compare it? Oh, wait, I want to go back. Lindsay's going to remember this. I actually, the money back guarantee, I know Carl loves it. I personally don't care for the money back guarantee because to me, it is kind of like signing a prenup. It's kind of putting that doubt. And I don't want anybody to think that they have doubt. I feel like what a lot of coaches do is they use it kind of as a crutch because they don't really know how to create value. So they're saying, well, just get it. And then if you don't like it, you can return it. Well, I feel like that's kind of like saying, well, just marry me. And if it doesn't work out, we'll get divorced. Here, sign this paper. It's kind of like, well, why wouldn't I like it? You want them to believe and know with 100% confidence they're going to love this product and it's going to do so much for their health and really benefit them that they're never going to want to return it. And so I've only used it twice in my entire career with Beachbody. And that's when these two women like literally wanted it so badly. Like they tried and I don't even remember the circumstances, but at the day 28, I said, you know what? You have tried this, you've tried that. I don't know. We do have a money back guarantee. They've earned the right to return it. And I earned the right to show them the value so that they could stay on it. But I feel like when we use this money back guarantee as a crutch, because we're not front loading the value, we're creating so much doubt in our product. So I just wanted to share that. Okay, the next thing is how does it compare to another shake? I personally don't care for bashing other shakes, but what I'll do, and you guys can all do this is super simple. I'll say, okay, so you have a lot of XYZ shake that's left over, or your neighbor's giving you whatever. That's fine. I personally have not found anything that comes close to Shakeology on the market, but do this. Write down these 4 ingredients and turn your shake bag over or canister and make sure it just doesn't have these ingredients, because true shakes that have the integrity of health that you're putting in your body should never have these 4 ingredients. So these 4 ingredients I want you to look for on this other shake that someone's giving you is soy, artificial flavors, artificial sweeteners, and sometimes I give examples because they don't know what that looks like. That could be like Splenda or sucralose. That's usually the biggest one that's in almost all the shakes now. But equal, sweet and low, all those kinds of things. And the last one is high fructose corn syrup. Make sure your shake, whatever it is, just doesn't have those. And I'm going to tell you, they will. They will. I think there's only been 2 shakes I have found ever that have not had those 4 ingredients. And they had maybe 10 or 11 superfoods. Like nothing compared to Shakeology. I'm 100% confident that I know their shake's going to have those 4 ingredients. And if they, for whatever reason, don't, they nowhere near have the kind of probiotics and the vitamins and the nutrients and all of the other benefits that Shakeology has with it. So, but your odds are really good that whatever else they're drinking, you don't even have to say a word about the product. You don't even have to know about it. It's going to have artificial flavors, soy, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial sweeteners. And if you want to know why those are bad, you can go to my YouTube channel and just type in high fructose corn. You can type in all of them and I tell you why, but I'm not going to get into that tonight. That's literally how I handle another shake, because I know they're going to come back and be like, wow, my shake has soy. Why is that bad? And then I'll go on to explain to them, well, da, 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 da. So that's how I handle that. Pretty easy. I never even mentioned that other product. Don't have to know about the other products. I just make them go do their work and look for those 4 ingredients. Done deal. I can tell them my shake doesn't have any of those. My shake is a true health shake, created with the best intentions to have their body thrive. So one last thing is a lot of people, when they do get caught up in these comparisons, they compare like, this has so many grams of sugar and this one has this, and the fat and the, like, they go with these macronutrients, and it's totally a moot point. Where Shakeology stands alone, and really what makes the difference, is where it says ingredients and then everything below that. And that also is what makes other shakes totally fail. That's where the magic happens. Shakeology is amazing because where it says ingredients and everything that's listed there, I've not found another shake on the market that has all of that to that quality, and where we get it and how we dry it out and so on and so forth. So when people are trying to compare, don't look at the fat, carbs, calorie, that it's the ingredients part of it. That's where the rubber meets the road. And when I started as a new coach, this is the video we were talking about before with Kim and Jamie, there were no videos in the back office that talked about that. So I made my own. I literally got the bag in front of me and Googled all 70 of the ingredients, learned what they did, and then I made a cute video. It's like 6 minutes long. I made it to some like really cool tribal music, so it's like a music video. And it shares with people what these ingredients do and how they can help your health, and that there's none of the other bad stuff in it. And it's only $4 a day. And I will say that when I share that video after having the conversation I just shared with you, 95% of the time, they're like, okay, I need this. I don't know every single ingredient by heart. I don't know what it does, or what. Share your story and what it does for you. Put it in perspective on how they can afford it, and create value for them so that they want to afford it, so that they want to stay on it. They don't have to stay on it. And compare and know and feel confident that nothing else out there compares to the quality that Shakeology has. And you can use my video. So what I'll do, I'll post the link to the video once I upload this to the top. It's 5.5 years old and it's still going strong. It's the best sharing tool I have found. And I know a lot of people on my team use it. By the way, I can't see any comments. So if you guys are asking comments, I'm sorry, I can't see them. And the other thing that is a resource that you can use between now and March 1st is my website, shaystanford.com. Literally, if I've gotten a question more than twice about Shakeology, which pretty much I've gotten every question, I made a blog about it. I either put testimonies there, I explain why it does what it does, and just use the search tool on my website. So if somebody has migraines and they're like, can I drink Shakeology if I have migraines? Type in migraines, boom. You've got a whole resource right there.
Okay, so I thought that was super duper helpful, and I wanted to let you guys know that I went ahead and went to her website and Googled the soy and high fructose corn syrup and sucralose. And just, I don't know if you guys already know this, she's a nutritionalist, and so she's like, you know, she knows what she's talking about. Soy is not good for us because it has such a poor flavor that they add aluminum or other things to it before they add it into a shake, which is really, you know, aluminum is not something we should be ingesting. And then high fructose corn syrup, it's like it helps you gain weight. It has, like, it comes from sugar. It leads to more sugar cravings. Yeah, I think that's all I looked up. So yeah, I just thought it was really, really, I thought it was really helpful. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And then, does anybody have any questions? Go ahead, Karen.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm around my grandmother's house, so it's quite loud around here. So that's why I've got my headset on, so I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. What was the lady's name? Because I missed the first couple of minutes.
Her name is Shay Stanford. S-E-A-Y.
S-E-Y.
S-E-A-Y. And then her last name is Stanford. S-T-A-N.
Yep.
F-O-R-D. Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome. Her website is really awesome. Like, it's exactly how she's explained it. So hopefully you guys will see some benefit to that. And then I also just wanted to let you know that this month, if you hit Success Club, there's a reward for, you'll get a personal development video session with Mel Robbins. So I think Carl Deichler had shared that on one of our pages. So that's for hitting Success Club in January. And then, is everybody on a team cup? Does everybody have a cup team? Okay, so for February, we're pushing Team Cup because there are, Kendra, do you want to speak more about it? Like, I know that I don't know what the point system is for it.
Yeah, so Team Cup happens like, I think 3 times a year, something like that. And it's just kind of a way to give you an extra push to, like, you know, people are motivated in different ways. And so this is just one way that certain people are motivated when there's competition, you know, like that. And so it's just a way to kind of push a little harder. But yeah, so you earn points through a couple different ways. One is Success Club points. So every Success Club point equals 1 Team Cup point. And then also rank advancements, you get 3 points. So if you rank advance, you get 3 points. And if you have a coach under you, so somebody that you've sponsored into the business, if they rank advance, you both get 3 points, put it that way. So any rank advancements means the coach who rank advanced and their sponsor both get 3 points. Nice. And the points add up to different, like, rewards and prizes. So I don't have that off the top of my head, but you can look that up. I put the link to, like, the Team Cup website if you click on the banner in Team Extreme, it'll open up like a comment on the side where you can, there's about a couple of different links on different things there. So you can look up the website and get all the juicy details. Also, if you need a team, just comment, like, click the banner in Team Extreme and then comment in that thread that you need a team so we can get everybody set up. You have until the end of the month to register your team. Maria, I know, so you have 5 people per team is how that works. So Maria, I'm sure probably you and Karen, and I don't know if you've dialed in any other people, but it doesn't matter, you know, if it's like your direct upline or downline or whoever, like, you can be on a team with any other coaches. So we'll make sure that everybody gets set up on a team.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last thing that I wanted to mention today is that we are going to start a 100 no's challenge. And are we going to do it for February? Is that right? So starting next month, we're going to have, it'll be in the files in our team page. You print it out, and it's a list for you to just start making of people that you're going to invite, people that you're going to have conversations with, and you're going to track how many no's you can get. So the goal is to get 100 no's. And the sheet is really cool and helpful because it's like the conversation that you had, what you talked about, and then it gives you an opportunity to follow up with them too. So it's a really great way to just track your conversations and invitations and follow up with people and have some accountability toward growing your business. So it's pretty exciting and fun. and it takes the scariness away from being told no. So it's good. Yeah.
I'm going to work on that this weekend and try to like come up with some ways to make it interactive for the team. Like instead of everyone working on their own little, sheet on their own, to make, some ways that we can interact together and cheer each other on and just make it, it's perfect to do this during the Team Cup month because we're trying to push anyways. So, yeah. And obviously I just want to clarify, I think it's obvious, but ideally the goal is to get yeses. Right. But yeah, like Erica was saying, it takes kind of that fear away from getting a no because you're trying to get, like, you don't stop till you get 100 no's. And in the process of doing that, you should get some yeses, right? So that's kind of the whole purpose. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. So I didn't have anything else that I wanted to talk to the team about today. Does anyone have anything that they want to contribute or any questions about anything? No? Okay.
I don't think so. Oh, let me just say one thing really quick. I am going to be starting a clean week. So if you guys want to invite people to that and just pop them into mine, you can. The start date will be on Monday the 29th. So, getting people to purchase like this weekend, if they want to do it, it's that awesome program that's only $30 and they get, a full week of workouts, full week of Shakeology, meal plans, coaching, all that. It's a great way to have people kind of dip their toe in and see if, doing Beachbody programs and Shakeology is right for them. So I'll be starting that Monday the 29th, and you can put anybody in there you want. The way I'll do it is if you want to, just tell me and I'll add you as a coach admin in the group and you can add your own people.
Awesome. Sounds good. Has anyone started thinking about their challenge group for February? Do you have a start date on I know it's a little early, but I like to know what's going on. I'm just curious.
I'm going to do mine February 5th. Okay.
Are you in your last week of your 21-day challenge right now?
No, we'll go into this last week, this next week, this upcoming week.
Okay.
So the 28th, so it'll give me 1 week to get everything ready.
Nice. Okay.
I'm going to start the 12th, and I'm going to do a shorter one, a 12-day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay. Well, I hope you guys all have a fabulous weekend. Thanks for jumping on to the meeting.
Thank you. It was really good info with Shay. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.